Why your website traffic is declining and what to do about it. My name's Jared with Hill Media Group. We help small businesses and organizations grow online without the overwhelm. And you may have noticed that your website traffic is down despite not really having a clear reason for it. And the number one answer right now that a lot of businesses are finding out is that it is due to AI overviews in Google search. Google is still the predominant search engine, but if you've noticed, when you go and do a Google search for something, you're getting an AI overview result. And a lot of times that's answering your question without a click actually needing to take you to a website. And this is very tricky, especially for websites that had a lot of how-to articles and stuff like that. AI is eating their lunch. But as small businesses and organizations, there's opportunity for us here. First, let's actually just look at the numbers right now in mid-2025, what's actually happening. And that is that the Google AI overviews that are showing up, clicks from those are only happening 8% of the time. So if somebody sees an AI overview, probably answers their question, so they don't need to do anything else. Only 8% of people are actually then going and clicking through to a website, compared to 15% that do that when an AI overview is not present. The number one coveted position in search engine ranking is often AI overviews now. And so click-through rates have dropped from 28% to 19%. And that's a huge change in the amount of traffic that people are used to getting, especially those that have websites that rank pretty well. Overall organic traffic has declined between 15 and 64% depending on your industry. Certain sectors like news, how-to guides, recipes, and educational content sites have been devastated with up to 79% drops in page level traffic. I mean, that's huge. It's making those types of businesses have to completely rethink how they're going to provide revenue for themselves if most people are getting answers to their questions without actually having to visit the website. An estimated 60% of searches are now zero click, which means the answer that they're getting is in Google. It does not require a click for them to get the answer. And so it's a zero click response when they do a Google search. And according to the research that I found, that's supposed to reach a projected 70% by mid-2025. It's the end of July. That's already here. So that number is just going to keep climbing, especially as people get more and more comfortable using those AI overview tools in search and other AI tools as well. So of course, this is all happening because of the AI overviews and how it's fundamentally changing user behavior. And as AI becomes more and more a part of how people research things, even research local things that they're looking for, their behavior is going to continue to change, and we have to continue to adapt. When someone searches for information and sees a comprehensive AI generated answer up top, they rarely are going to need to click through to go to your website. So it's important that our information is what is influencing these AI overviews. We're going to talk a little bit about that in this video. So there's a hidden opportunity for local businesses here, and that's the fact that we are localized. We don't have to worry about a global footprint, which means generalizing our content for broader audiences. We can have localized content on our website, which means that our website is going to be the best authority for those localized answers. AI systems are swallowing more and more information every single day, and it's pulling the majority of that from the public web. And so the information that's on our website will definitely help AI come up with answers so that those AI overviews and AI responses can be smarter, especially when it comes to a localized type of answer. So what does this mean for your business strategy? Well, first of all, the traffic that you actually do get to your website is going to be more qualified because they might have already gotten an AI overview or two and maybe even chatted with a chat GPT or something like that ahead of time and understand more about the solution that they need than they did before. And so now they're looking for a solutions provider, and that's what led them to your website. Before, they might have searched for such and such problem that they're having, and then it was up to our website to do the best job to answer that. And so AI is doing a really good job of answering those questions, but AI obviously has to send those people to a solutions provider, whether you're selling something, whether you want people to sign up for something, or you want them to come and visit your local shop. AI has to send them to somewhere. And so the traffic that you're getting is much more qualified. It's not as much traffic, but it is better traffic who most likely is closer to making a buying decision than the traffic that you used to get. Number two is that your website must perform flawlessly. People have their answer, they know what they want, and they're on a website now trying to acquire whatever it is, sign up for, buy, visit. And so whatever the expectation is for that potential customer, we need to meet that, and we need to meet that quickly. That means that your website needs to load fast and work well on mobile devices. You need to immediately communicate your value, what it is that you offer, who you're offering it to, and for how much perhaps as well. You need to provide clear, compelling call to actions. What is the next step, and how do you solve that problem for them? And number four is to capture contact information for businesses that have a longer sales cycle. And if your sales cycle is typically longer, make sure to have a way to capture their contact information. Number three is email marketing becomes critical. Since traffic is decreasing, but quality of traffic is increasing, capturing email addresses is more important than ever. You need automated email sequences that nurture those qualified leads, build trust, and demonstrate your expertise over time. I recently published a video titled 5 Email Marketing Automations That Drive Business Growth. You can watch that one next. I've linked it in the description below. Number four is local authority is key. As small businesses who are local to a specific area, we have the unique opportunity to become an authority on the topic in our area. That means creating content that specifically answers questions people in your area are asking, optimizing your Google business profile, and ensuring your expertise is easily discoverable by AI systems. So here's some actionable steps that you can take today. First of all, you need to optimize your Google business profile. I know I've said this in other videos and in many of my articles, but your Google business profile is becoming more critical than ever, especially for local search, where there might be an AI overview and the maps box, and then all the blue links are just tucked way down below. Your Google business profile needs to have detailed service descriptions using language that your customers actually use, current business hours, including holiday hours, regular posts that demonstrate your expertise, high quality photos of your work, your team, and your location, and prompt responses to customer questions and reviews. And that means having reviews, so having a strategy in place to get your customers to write reviews on behalf of their experience utilizing your services. Next is to create AI-friendly content. Focus on creating content that AI systems can easily understand and reference. Develop comprehensive FAQ sections written in conversational language. Create location-specific service pages that answer common local questions. Write detailed service descriptions that explain not just what you do, but why and how. Include specific details about your service area, processes, and expertise. Next, strengthen your local SEO foundation. With AI overviews pulling from local sources, your local SEO strategy becomes even more important, and that includes building local citations, earning customer reviews, and creating content that establishes your business as the local expert. I've got another video titled How to Build a Winning Local SEO Strategy and an article on the Hill Media Group website. I'll link to that in the description below. Next is to build integrated marketing systems into your website. Rather than relying on disconnected tools or platforms where things are integrated here and there and nothing really talks, focus on building integrated marketing systems that work seamlessly together. That's something that we do here at Hill Media Group, is build websites and build marketing tools into the website so that you have a very robust and comprehensive marketing tool that you can use to reach people online. So that means that on your website, you need to be capturing customer data somehow, especially if you have a longer sales cycle, so that you can nurture them and educate them further through email and warm them up towards the purchase. The businesses that will thrive and come out shining on the other side of this AI journey that we're on right now are the businesses that are focusing on giving the tools the information that they need to be the most useful for the people that are using them. This is the journey that we've been on since Google first existed, is wanting our website to show up as the most relevant source for the specific search that somebody's performing, hopefully leading them to our website. We're just doing this differently now, where AI is taking our content and it's regurgitating it to more specifically answer the question that the person asked. And so while it sounds real scary because we're used to blue links that people can click, all it really means is that it requires a strategic approach that combines technical optimization on our website, content creation, local authority building, and lead nurturing to the purchase process. It's not about gaming the system, it's about genuinely becoming the most helpful, authoritative source locally. So moving forward, while definitely those stats that I shared at the beginning sound like some big challenges that we have to overcome, there's an opportunity for us small businesses and local organizations to produce the content that these AI tools need to produce the most useful responses for the users using those tools. Here are 4 ways that you can take action today. Number 1, is your Google business profile completely optimized? Number 2, does your website immediately communicate your value to qualified visitors? Number 3, do you have systems in place to capture and nurture leads? Number 4, are you positioned as the local authority in your field? If any of this sounds challenging or a bit confusing or overwhelming, I'd love for you to schedule a 15-minute growth strategy session so that we can look at your unique challenges and see how we can overcome them together. If you found this useful, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and before you go, in the description is a link to our Monday marketing newsletter, and every Monday you'll get an email from me with valuable information like what you just heard in this video so that you can stay on the bleeding edge of what's happening in online marketing for local businesses and organizations. That's going to do it for me. We'll see you in the next one.